Hello, everyone. I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, our members in Texas, May and Krista. Hello, Vivi, Kev, Kaisi, Wendy, and John. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello, Julie on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. As always, if I'm streaming, for those watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. All right, very good. And of course, throughout the days, remember to have our balance. Just like our meditation, having relaxation and awareness. This is why for late night, this is the homework. Having relaxation and awareness in everything we do. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because we spend most of our time outside the meditation hall, having some time to practice in just the little tasks that we do. To practice having that balance can really help us as we take the time to sit, allowing us to go in deeper, easier. So I hope you all practice it. You don't have to do it all the time. If you can, great. But I know there's a lot of things going on in your life. But if you can take some time to practice here and there, it'll make it much easier as you go. And hello, Pat. Hello, Lumpy Titi Pod. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, now we're about to meditate together. And remember, whatever you do, take your time, take it easy. Don't force, don't push. Meditation is relaxation of the body and the mind. So don't try to be forceful. Don't even think that you're supposed to look a certain way. Just be comfortable. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. As meditation should never feel stressful, should never feel forced. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. And that's why the first thing we do is allow ourselves to relax, to get into your perfect position, the position that feels perfect to you. You don't have to look like a master. You don't have to be in any perfect pose or anything like that. When we meditate for real, allow yourself to be comfortable. We're not taking pictures right now. You can do that later. What's more important is your body feels comfortable. When your body's comfortable, you're able to sit longer. And if you're able to sit longer, you have more time to practice calming the mind. And when you've learned how to calm your mind, you have more time to stay with that peace. But before we can go all that way, the first thing is relax your body. Not to force, not to push. Allowing every muscle in your body to feel at ease, to feel comfortable. And you don't need to rush or force in any way. Relax at your pace. For some of us, you can be relaxed quite quickly. That's great. But for some of us, it takes a bit of time. And that's also okay. Meditation is not a race. It's not a competition. Feel as though it's a mini vacation. A time for us to really release and relax. So give yourself time, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. To relax your mind, we let our mind stay with just one thing. Something simple, easy, relaxing. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. Let our mind stay with something similar, something simple, easy, comfortable. This way, your mind can have a gentle focus, not forceful. While many techniques and in the media, they like to show meditation as a very strong focus. What's interesting is it is a strong focus, but it's not forceful. It's kind of like binging Netflix. Sounds kind of silly, but it's very much like that. Why is it we can sit there for hours, not moving a muscle, just staring at the screen? You actually have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. But now as we meditate, we want that same kind of focus. But instead of focusing outward, we bring that focus inward, staying with our meditation object or image. Because as our mind stays with one thing for a prolonged period of time, our mind starts to let go, letting go of all those extra thoughts, allowing our mind to quiet down little by little. And we must give ourselves time. The mind won't clean itself so quickly. Masters like to say, our mind is very much like water. Water is clean and clear naturally. But our thoughts are like dirt and dust. When we mix it into the water becomes murky, cloudy, difficult to see through. So how do we clean the water? One thing for sure is we don't stir the water. Stirring the water just makes the water murky longer. Instead, we leave the water alone. Slowly but surely, the dust and particles will settle to the bottom, allowing the water to be clean and clear again. So as we practice, there's no need to stir your thoughts around. You don't need to try to push them away, try to force them to stop, as that's like stirring. You're just actively making it more difficult to let your mind quiet down. Our job is to simply observe. And I know it's a lot easier said than done. That's why we practice. Practicing to simply sit back, relax, enjoy the show, to observe, not to create or react. Because our job is to observe, to see as this comes and goes. Because when our mind is finally quiet, or even just slowing down enough, you'll start to feel and experience clarity, calm, and some quiet. In that clarity, wisdom arises. In the English language, sometimes we call it an epiphany, that aha moment. You just know without really trying. As we practice, it's not about trying to make it happen. It's about letting it happen, not trying to do something extra. The most try we do is to keep our mind calm, at ease. And little by little, everything will fall into place. Many times, even in life, Sometimes we try to struggle or push too much. As we get older, have a lot of experiences, we start to realize which fights are worth fighting, which fights are not worth the time. And these fights can be little arguments or just situations that happen. Sometimes they're very inconsequential. And then sometimes we end up thinking that it's very important. Best way to realize it is to center your mind. Let your mind be calm and clear. And then think about that thing. But during the time we meditate together, let's stick to trying to calm our mind, to clear our thoughts. Practice together this skill of clearing our mind. That way, when it's time to use it in your daily life, it will become easier. You'll be able to calm down when you need to. Even simply being able to pause or take a breath before reacting. Even that short breath, that moment of stop or slowing down, can be the difference between regret or remedy. So let us practice. Relax your body, relax your mind. Son mo Arhan. Son mo Arhan. Son mo Arhan. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, your meditation tools are there to help you. They are not mandatory. We use the meditation object and the mantra to help our mind come back to a calm state, to help us slow down and be still. But as we practice, you'll notice that if you continue your mantra or visualizing your object, sometimes there's a moment where your object may fade away, or your mantra fades away. Do not be worried that it's gone. Notice how you feel. If you feel calm, stay in that calm state. But if your mind begins to wander again, then bring back your mantra, bring back your object. The reason why it fades away is usually because it's done its job. Just like our tools. When we finish using our tools, we put them away. We only use them when we need them. So when your mind is finally calm, or has calmed down enough, sometimes we no longer need the tools, and just need time to stay in that state, allowing ourselves to go in deeper, little by little. So don't force, don't push. Relax your body, relax your mind. Some more. Some more. Some more. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pache Kananchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jena Kampantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Satasoti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? No? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finished. Because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because each time we practice, there's always something new we learn, something that can help us, or learn what things that hinder us so we can adjust and get away from it. As we practice more and more, you'll start to find different ways that help you, and then finding your own tips and tricks that help you find your path easier. So, in our journey forward or inward, there will always be lots of problems and annoyances, but one thing we have to, which goes into the quote of the day, is that I want you all to learn to forgive yourself. Okay? To forgive oneself and others helps our mind become joyous and is a good foundation for meditation. Why is that? Because if you're always trying to find fault in yourself or others, you're always going to find this negativity. It's like you're always looking for a negative. It's like you're bringing negative to yourself because you keep looking for it. But if you start to let go of it, start to forgive, understand that mistakes happen, including yourself. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. To realize, it's okay, I made a mistake. Yes, I know better, but it happened. So, move forward. Forgive yourself, move forward. If you keep holding yourself back because you're feeling, I wasn't good enough, I didn't do good, or that expectation of, I should have done better today. Why didn't it get that good? That expectation holds us back. Forgive yourself. It's okay. Anything we're trying to acquire, anything that we're trying to succeed in, we're going to fall. There's going to be mistakes that happen. But instead of lingering and being stuck with just the mistake, think of it as, okay, I've learned from it, let's move forward. It'll make me better. It's a step forward instead of only steps backward. Okay? So please practice to forgive yourself. You can do better. You make mistakes, but it's okay. Move forward. All right? So I hope you all please practice forgiving yourself. Okay? So now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions or wonders. And also, let me say hello. Oops, wrong button. Hello, Hero. Thanks for joining in. And hello, Dad. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom also. And hello, Hagazo. So now I open the floor. Hagazo has a... Oh, first he said, love the bridge. Yes, I like it too. The bridge for meditation. So his question is, how can someone recover from a migraine faster? Okay, so when you have a migraine, there's two things. If it's mostly physical, the medication tends to be helpful. But what we can do on the other side, other than having the physical migraine, another thing that can help us is by letting our mind become more quiet. If we are still thinking and forcefully thinking more and more, it actually adds to that pressure. Even though our mind is not physical, our mental, the mental processes are not physical, but we can feel them because of all that energy that's being used. So what I recommend is to do your best to calm your mind as best you can. Whether you use the mantra, for me, I love the mantra. That's my tool. That's my go-to tool. Using the object or using both. Whatever works for you that helps you get your mind to slow down even a little bit. That's why we practice meditation. Those who practice meditation, it makes it easier for you to get back that centered feeling, get back that calm, even in times where it can be very, very challenging. I have a friend I met in New Jersey. She just happened to come to our temple to learn meditation, and I was the teacher. Gave her the basics of how to meditate and how to get some calm. Unfortunately, she didn't finish the course. It was a 7-week course. She disappeared after the 3rd week. I found out later she was in a car accident. But thanks to what she's learned the first 3 days, those first 3 classes, even though she had such a severe pain and a lot of healing to go through, she was able to use what she learned in meditation to help her keep calm, keep peaceful, be able to heal faster. Last time I went, a couple years back, I went back to New Jersey. We got to meet up, She treated me to lunch. And then she shared the story, and I thought, wow, that's what happened. Because I thought I was doing a bad job and didn't come back. But now I know, oh, okay. So, we do what we can with the tools that we know. The knowledge we have to use it. That's what we put into practice. That's how it helps us. Remembering the basics. Relax your body, relax your mind. Try to get that calm as best you can. Okay? Thank you for your question. Hero has a... Okay, it seems like a question. It says, Hero says, I need to control my eating for my health, but eat too much, then feel bad next morning and regret. Do you have any advice, suggestions for Buddhist point of view? Okay, I was just talking about this yesterday, actually. Pretty funny. But here's the thing. So in order for us to, when it comes to eating, it's being mindful. The thing is, we're always mindful too late. We're always mindful of our eating after we're full, or when we're too full. And you go, oh no, I shouldn't have ate that. It's a little bit too late. So what I recommend, there's actually something that we do as monks, we do in training. The Buddha would teach us, he said, or this is what Lopao would also tell us because he translated for us, that when we eat, notice when you start to feel, if I drink a glass of water, I'll be full. Kind of like, I know that if I eat two or three more bites, I'm going to be full. I feel full at that time. If you know you're going to feel full, drink water instead. It's a way to help you, but in order for you to notice this, you had to pay attention to as you eat. It's a bit of being more aware and also taking that time to realize how much portion that makes sense for your body. Everyone's a little bit different. I eat a lot, but I also eat 1 meal a day. So it's a lot of people go, oh my goodness, don't pee. For example, the Vasa period, or we call Kapansa in Thai, the Vasa period started this Thursday, and just started yesterday. And this year I plan to exercise more. That's my one extra thing I want to do during the Buddhist Lent or Buddhist Vasa. We usually try to do something good, something better, try to better ourselves. We don't really give up something unless it's a way to help you get better. Like, for example, let's say you smoke or drink a lot. Okay, maybe you want to try and give it up. Do what you can, right? But in Buddhism in general, it's us practicing to better yourself, taking more time to meditate, find some time to remind myself of the precepts, something like that, So for me, I was thinking, I need to take care of my health, so I want to do more exercise. And I'm already dying. My arms are so tired. It's only day 2. But that's the thing. It's us being more mindful, being more careful. So notice how much you eat normally. And then if you know how much, or sometimes it starts off with how much you know is too much. Just don't get to that point. And then little by little, you'll start to find a spot that feels, this is okay for me. This works. For myself, I was always having problems. I found that whenever I eat breakfast and lunch, I'm hungry at night, and then I end up having like ice cream or something. That doesn't really help with weight loss. So that was something that I found, that I tend to get hungry. So when I tried skipping breakfast and have just lunch, it ended up helping me with the fast also, because some people think, well, wouldn't you be hungry because you didn't have that? Like, it turns out whether I have breakfast or not doesn't matter too much, because I eat a big meal either way. So that's at least that's for me. I found that this is what works for me. One meal happens to be just right for me, and then I usually be okay. So what I recommend is just start to be a bit more aware of it. You can even kind of talk to yourself before you start. Okay, today I'm going to eat just enough. Okay, today just enough. Or I'm going to have, let's say normally you have 2 bowls of rice. I'm going to have just 1.5. Something like that. Just to start off. If you're still hungry, okay, then add a few more bites. Then you'll find the sweet spot. Okay? Thank you for your question. Okay. Oh, yes, Vivi. I see the question there. It says, may I know how to get mindful of undereating? So, with undereating, this one is, you need to be aware of your body needs food. Okay, it's also of a the thing is it's us being mindful of our health, realizing that we do need a bit more. In general, we usually don't notice it yet because you're so used to, because I'm guessing if you're under eating, you're used to eating very little. Sometimes it's already okay for you. But if the doctor's saying you're under eating, meaning you're now malnutrition or you're not getting enough nutrition, yes, then I recommend, maybe if it's because you don't like to eat a lot, maybe something more nutrient rich, something more nutritious foods can help. That way you have a small thing, but you can still be a bit more nutritious. Because that's the thing with eating, is remembering that the food is for sustenance. The food is for us to live, for us to sustain our life. So if we eat a lot and we burn a lot, okay, it should be all right. If we eat a little, we burn a little, fine, it's good for you. But if you eat a little and it's not enough, that you run out too quick, that's too little. Or if you eat a lot and you only need a little, that's not good either. You just continue to grow horizontally. So this is us practicing. We just have to be a bit more mindful. So you might have to research what kind of foods are dense or are very nutrient rich that might not be very big, that can help you. Okay? I don't have that problem, so I have not researched that. I've been looking for things to fill me up and not add too much calorie. I had to go the opposite route. Okay. Any other questions or wonders today? Oh, I will be posting a poll very soon about our classes, because so for late night, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I know that some of us want it to be a little bit longer. So I think I'm gonna have a poll to say, would you guys like it to be an hour and a half, add an extra half an hour, or even this class? Kind of, I'll probably have a separate poll. That way we can see what everyone's thinking. For this session, probably a little bit difficult to add more time, but for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, at least Friday more likely, because Friday is our long silence day. I know that sometimes our long silence day is still not long enough, depending on your level of meditation. So we'll start to see. I'll post it on YouTube, and then everyone can click on it. So if there are no other questions today, I want to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.